1, 2, 3. Water! Yeah. I was scared.
Something that I see myself using this for is actually kind of like documenting, like going into documentaries, actually. Like about conservation and about nature, stuff like that.
So we have created this special 5-day workshop program, and high school kids are put into a production team of 3 or 4, and together they produce and film their own PSA. They use their own skills, their own expression, their own opinion to talk about social, environmental, community matters important to their life and the life of the whole planet.
Our partnership with the Miami Science Museum and Miami World Cinema Center has been really beneficial because we've all come together as one unit to create this program that allows young teenagers to express themselves in a very unique way through filmmaking and through moving images.
Cut. Cool. Let's get the quarter body shot.
In pre-production, we had to come up with an idea or a story to actually try to go out and try to film. We had to actually draw out what we had to actually put on paper, what we're gonna be filming.
But I guess that's where the storyboard comes in, and you get your stuff organized, so it's really helpful and stuff. I like it. I like this thing that we're doing.
We can give the students an opportunity to tell us what they think, to put this together in a minute in a short PSA. They're empowered. They tell their own stories.
Our story is about water pollution and the tragedy of the commons, like how we polluting the water can essentially affect us in a way that we didn't really want it to. Like how we're essentially going to be fighting over what little water we have left if we pollute.
It's really cool to have everything come together and taking the weirdest stuff and creating really cool costumes. And the fact that I got to wear a wig that was waist long, and that was pretty awesome. I love doing that.
I was the actor, so they shot a couple scenes of me throwing a water bottle into the water. We're gonna reverse it and make it seem like the water bottle is coming out of the camera and into my hand.
In the 3 days alone, they've learned so much. So this is a great opportunity for them because a lot of them don't have this resource. A lot of them don't have access to the equipment or the technology that's being offered through this program. And with the help of State Farm, Upward Bound students will have the opportunity to continue this.
It's actually my first time doing a small movie.
And I also didn't know that the lighting affected how everything, the drama or the type of vibe that you were trying to give off.
I learned how to use a camera. Yeah, I wasn't very good using cameras, and I also learned how hard it is to make movies and stuff. Yeah.
I learned more about tone. For example, in our story, we did a voiceover with Jerry doing the narration.
These students are quite savvy with all this new media and understand what they want, so it's just a matter of helping them understand the tools to achieve that.
These kids, they can learn how to write a screenplay, how to edit, how to use a camera in 3 to 4 days.
Mark, set, go!
Okay, let's go up real quick.
Let go.
The other way around, the other way around.
So here, even though they think they're just having fun, they are learning how to create film.
Instead of drawing up the fishes, we're gonna actually use little goldfish.
We use the green pipe cleaners as seaweed. That's when during along the movie, pollution comes. That's when it turns the green to brown.
And we're throwing soda and plastic into the scene because usually that's what you find.
They're so creative. At the school, they don't have the means and they don't have the encouragement to learn about being artistic and develop their talents.
Just showing them the editing process, they got it. They were ready. Okay, so can I jump in and do this? And you're like, yeah, of course. This is your thing. So they can pick it up real quick.
We got everything we needed, and the things we filmed, it came out exactly how we wanted it.
Interesting to see the ideas evolve, and then even more once you get it filmed and you're like, this is not what I expected at all.
We actually cut a little too early and it seemed kind of choppy. Then when we went back and lengthened them out, they really did seem to come together more naturally.
I learned how to
cut a certain scene out, delete portions that you didn't have to, and to put them in different orders.
We're doing the final cutting and making sure that everything is like perfect. So once we're done with this editing process, it'll be like we're a done deal, final movie. We done what we did what we were supposed to do.
It was definitely a natural partnership to work with the Miami Science Museum just because of all the wonderful work that they're doing here in South Florida for marine conservation.
So like every little action that we make has either a big reaction or a little one. So we should really like conserve our resources and pay attention to what we do. Like recycling, little things we do can help make this future better.
Very special blend plants and coral reefs that come from the Caribbean, that come from the south. We have plants and animals that come from the north, inland in the Everglades. This is the largest freshwater wetland in the entire country. It's all here in South Florida. Of course, we have the Gulf Stream.
We have to be more careful with mangroves. I didn't really know much about them until Fernando started talking about them.
We wanted to do this experiment to let other people understand how our ocean is being polluted and mistreated, so the animals underwater can live healthier.
And before the workshop, I didn't know the importance of water. Like, I knew everyone said you're supposed to reserve water, but then we watched the video and then it was showing how everyone worked so hard to get clean water.
What we hope for the students who have participated in the One Water workshop is that they will become ambassadors in their community for marine conservation, using their PSAs as a tool to do that.
Moving images are extremely important. They are part of day-to-day life everywhere you turn around. It still remains a delicate mixture between professional production and creative and artistic value. That's why we like to give the kids a sense of that and the ambition to continue. The Miami Science Museum is a perfect partner for us today, and we look forward to continue that relation with them as they expand into the future.
So this museum and our current site has been here well over 50 years, and we've always had an extremely strong focus on education. It's at the heart of everything that we do. And as we move to the new museum, we really want that education to continue to be something which is exciting, inspiring, motivating, enjoyable, and really opens new doors for opportunities for the future.
I've been scuba diving ever since I was about 10 years old, and I've been doing it for about 5 years now. And creating videos and all this, inspired me to start making videos underwater, underwater photography. I really like it.
I believe that based on what I learned from this workshop, I will most definitely use it again in the future. If I ever want to actually put out a PSA or do it again, I will actually use the skills I know about cameras. I have something that could actually come out better than just like taking a camera and videotaping it. Because now I know what it takes for a movie or PSA to actually come out the way I want it to look.
Overall, I think it's a very good idea to use film as a way to send a message.
So it's like a whole new aspect of things that I already liked, but in a whole new way. So it's pretty cool.